The captain had just taken off in the passenger plane when he encountered a flock of birds that collided with the aircraft. The plane's engine was damaged and lost power. What was worse, both engines had stopped working. The captain kept trying to restart the engines, but it was in vain. The 155 passengers were unaware of the situation. The plane experienced severe turbulence. The flight attendant reminded the passengers to fasten their seatbelts and comforted them by saying that they had just encountered some air currents. Under the captain's direction, the co-pilot quickly took out the checklist and looked for a solution to the problem of both engines stopping. The captain called the control tower to explain the situation and ask for help. After understanding the situation, the control tower immediately asked the passenger plane to return. It wasn't long before the co-pilot found a solution in the manual, but no matter what he did, the engine still wouldn't start. The plane was continuously losing altitude and there was no room for any more maneuvers. The control tower wanted them to land at the nearest airport, but the captain's 42 years of flying experience told him that they could only make a forced landing in the river. The passengers were in a panic, praying for a safe forced landing. The captain calmly maneuvered the plane and adjusted the angle of entry into the water, and that's how the plane landed in the river. The plane didn't break apart, and only the flight attendant was slightly injured. The captain quickly left the cockpit and had all the passengers evacuate in an orderly manner, but the co-pilot was stunned for a long time. The flight attendant, without taking the time to tend to her wounds, hurriedly evacuated the passengers. After the front door was opened, the emergency slide popped out and the emergency exit was opened. The passengers stood on the wings. After the rescue team spotted them, they immediately requested assistance, and the air rescue was also dispatched right away. The passengers were evacuated in an orderly manner, and the flight attendant was the last one to leave the cabin. The rescue team approached the plane and saved the passengers. The captain, regardless of the danger, went deep into the tail of the cabin which was continuously taking on water to make sure that no one was left behind. He then went back to the cockpit to take the important records before jumping onto the escape slide. With the support of multiple parties, the rescue operation was completed quickly. However, after coming ashore, the captain was very worried. He wanted to know if all 155 people on the plane had been saved, but the rescued passengers were scattered among different rescue teams and couldn't give him an immediate answer. The captain went to the hospital for a checkup. At this time, a person from the union brought some good news: all 155 passengers on the plane had been rescued. Only then did the captain feel relieved. Meanwhile, the media outside were reporting on the incident, and the captain became a hero. However, what he didn't know was that he would be questioned by the Aviation Safety Committee.